My name is Ram. I'm your host. I'm 33 years old. I own multiple companies. I've done millions a year in sales with the help of my team. We have nothing here to sell you. We don't even run ads to prevent you from having to see spam and unnecessary content that is going to promote you for things that are not correct. So with that being said, we ask you like and subscribe because it helps us help you, since we're not taking money on that side of things with YouTube. So today's topic, I'm going to be discussing why nobody has ever built a successful business alone. Unless you created yourself directly from the dirt, you're not a self-made anything. The last time I checked, all of us have a mother and father who are responsible for why we're here, right? A little eggy and a little sperm are why we're here. So with that being said, nobody is a self-anything. We all rely on somebody's help to help us get ahead. I know in my early days in business, my friend's mother gave me a great referral, and that's kind of what boosted me, was having that lead. I didn't get that on my own. I had to put in the work, sure, but it was given to me and then I had to take action on it. But I can't take all the credit for it because, again, she referred that lead to me. When I learned how to do computer marketing in the beginning, I had somebody show me many tricks that I had learned that I had used to make money on, right? So again, somebody showed me these things. I relied on having the internet in order to market. I didn't create the internet. I didn't create Google. I didn't create these platforms. So again, what I'm trying to say is remain humble and never feel like you've always done it on your own, because as a business owner, yes, you do put in a lot of work, but it's important to remember none of us have ever achieved anything on our own. I rely just on much as my workers and staff as they rely on me. Without them, I can't make money, and vice versa, right? So with that being said, remain humble and never let it get to your head and feel like you've done it on your own, or I'm so special, me. It's a very bad way to think, and always reward people who have helped you get there. So if someone gave you a lead and you made money on it, give them something for it. Even if they say no, give them something for it, because it's showing your way of appreciating them helping you. If they're giving you something and you're making money on it, why would it hurt to take a little bit out of that and give it back to them? You're reinvesting in a way back into that person who's helping you. For example, our plumbing company, we have a company, I won't use that other company's name, where they're an AC heating company and they've given us good leads. And so our company tries to make it a habit of, if they give us leads, we go down and take them some gift cards, and we try to give them things as our way of saying, hey, thank you for helping us, because you don't really have to give us the work. They've been happy with us. We've had a good relationship. But by us showing that extra gratitude, and here's this extra something, it helps us indirectly, because it's showing these people, hey, we're grateful for what you're giving us. And who doesn't want to help a grateful person? I know when I've helped people that have been grateful and said thank you and done a little extra things, I deep down want to do more to help that person, versus someone who's ungrateful, who's a complainer, who always has something to nag about. Those are the people who I don't want around me. I just don't. I don't wish bad on them. I hope they change, but those aren't the people I'd want around me, right? Would you want someone like that around you? Imagine if you gave me, let's say you got me a subscriber, and then I sent you a $15 gift certificate to, I don't know, whatever store, just think of one. How much more likely are you to want to help me continue to do well, because you're also going to benefit from it, versus someone who says, hey, please do this, but there's no incentive or nothing that they want to do to help you in return? Just think about that. So that's the same how it works in business. You don't achieve anything on your own. And anyone who's helping you achieve anything, make sure you reward them. If you have an employee and they put in some extra hours and they did really good and helped you close the case, give them a little bit extra if you can. Do these extra little things to make things nice for the people that are helping you, because indirectly by you doing that, you're also going to help yourself. And there may be instances where maybe it's just a one-time thing and that person may never be able to help you again. But you know what? It doesn't even hurt to do a nice thing just to do something nice. Not everything in life has to be about, because what am I gonna gain? Sometimes you do these nice things and they may come back to you in indirect ways, or it may not come back to you. Not everything in life works that way, but it doesn't hurt to implement these skills, because I will say this, people in business that I've seen that have done the best are typically the most generous, and they're typically those who want to help the people that work with them. Those are the people I've seen do well. People who I've known who've been greedy and who've tried to weasel every little dollar out of things, those people typically many times may not last as long, or they have bad working environments where people don't really like them. Let me give you a good example. Many years ago, there was a guy I knew, and he, for lack of terms, was very cheap. This wasn't about, I want to save money. He was just very cheap. He would do little things to make sure he didn't have to pay. I'll never forget one night we went out, and as we were leaving, we had to pay for a parking ticket. And this place, from what I remember, they only accepted cash. And we didn't have cash on us. So this guy I knew had cash on him, but he acted like he didn't have any money because he didn't want to pay. So we were going to end up getting a ticket if we didn't pay. And there was some cars behind us, so we couldn't really back up. And I remember thinking, man, it was like let's say a $5, $10 ticket, nothing too high, relatively speaking. And he didn't want to give the money because he would have rather kept it. That's not a person who ended up keeping his friendship with us long. Eventually we were like, yeah, you got to go. He wasn't even a friend now that I think about it. So that person isn't going to make it far in life with that mindset, right? He didn't even pay for gas to get there. So he was very much about, what can I use? What can I get out? Never, how can I also contribute? And so just keep that in mind. If you're a small business owner and someone's helping you, make sure you reward them, make sure you're being grateful, and make sure you always remember you've never achieved anything by yourself. You've always relied on someone in some indirect way to help you. Maybe even if you don't have any employees and you run your own business, well, you have a computer. You didn't create the computer. You use the internet. You didn't create the internet. You use a cell phone or a product. You didn't create that product to do that. You have all these platforms that other people have created that you may rely on to do well. So you didn't do it all on your own. Did you take the effort? Of course you did. But you never fully do it on your own. So never forget that in business. Always stay grateful, stay humble, and you'll get a lot further by being humble. Being arrogant and thinking, I did it on my own, you won't last because nobody likes an arrogant person. Arrogant people don't even like other arrogant people. So hey, please like and subscribe. We hope that this content has been educational for you, and join us next time as we keep finding ways to help you find your way to make money unconventionally. See you soon. Thank you.